Before you spend another minute perfecting that 50-page business plan, let me tell you about my friend. He spent 6 months crafting the perfect business plan. Beautiful charts, stunning projections, rock-solid research. And you know what happened? His entire market shifted before he even launched. Now he runs a completely different venture that's making millions. And guess what? It looks nothing like that original plan. If you're sitting there with your own perfectly crafted business plan, thinking it's your roadmap to success, this video is going to be a little uncomfortable. But stick with me, because what I'm about to share might just be the difference between building a real strategy and crafting another paperweight. Let's be honest, I've read my fair share of business plans over the years that felt a little more like fantasy novels with numbers. And while I do appreciate good fiction, those entrepreneurs needed to realize that this particular approach to planning kills your business before it's even begun. Think about it. When was the last time you heard a successful entrepreneur say, "Oh yes, everything went exactly according to my initial business plan"? That's right, never. Because business plans are typically obsolete before the ink has even dried. They're like trying to navigate London using a map from the 1800s. Technically accurate once, utterly useless now. Here's what actually happens. You have a brilliant idea, and then you spend weeks crafting the perfect business plan. You research everything, you create detailed financial projections, and then, plot twist, reality shows up with its own agenda. Your first customer wants something completely different from what you planned. You carefully calculated costs turn out to be more of a rough guess, and what market size you estimated, well, it turns out your target audience has rather different ideas about spending their money. What truly successful businesses do instead is rather different. They operate more like well-coordinated sports teams. They have a general strategy, but they're ready to adjust their plays when new information comes in. They're not married to their original ideas. They're committed to solving actual problems. Consider this. Amazon didn't start with a 20-year plan to dominate global retail. They began by proudly selling books, then kept asking, what else could we do? That's not planning, that's intelligent opportunism. Instead of a traditional business plan, what you need is a living document, something that evolves faster than a London property market. Think of it as your business hypothesis, not your business Bible. Start with these fundamental questions, like who's bothered enough about this problem so that they will pay for a solution? How will you reach these lovely people who might give you money? And most importantly, how quickly can you test whether you're right or talking absolute rubbish? The real magic happens when you start treating your business like a proper conversation with your market. Every sale, every complaint, every confused look from a potential customer is valuable data. It's like having thousands of advisors, except these ones are actually putting money where their mouth is. Your job isn't to stick to a plan, it's to become really good at spotting patterns. When customers keep asking you for something you hadn't planned for, that's not an interruption to your business plan. That's the market giving you a jolly good hint about where you should be heading. Now let's talk about resources. Traditional business plans often make you feel you need everything sorted before you can start. That's about as logical as waiting to get fit before joining a gym. The most successful enterprises start with what they have and get smart about using it. Think of it like making a meal. You might not have all the ideal ingredients, but a good cook knows how to work with what's in the cupboard. Your business should work the same way. The real superpower in business isn't just perfect planning, it's becoming brilliant at adapting. It's about being able to pivot faster than the competition. The businesses that survive aren't the ones with the best initial plan, they're the ones that master the art of changing course without capsizing. So what's the alternative to traditional business planning? Think of your business more like a science experiment. Start with a hypothesis, test it quickly, and be prepared to be spectacularly wrong. It's about making small bets, learning from the results, and adjusting your course. The thing about business that nobody tells you is that success often looks nothing like the original plan. It's messier, more interesting, and usually more rewarding than anything you could have sketched out in advance. And you know what they say? It's about the journey, not the destination. Sometimes you have to enjoy the process. A compass was a clever little invention for its day, but in today's world, we don't navigate by fixed points anymore. We use GPS systems that recalculate routes in real time. Your venture needs to work the same way. You know what's fascinating about this? Every person working on a business plan is trying to predict the unpredictable, planning for a future they can't possibly see. But here's the real truth about business. The truth that most people don't want to hear. Success doesn't care about your plans. It's more interested in your ability to read the room, pivot when necessary, and build something valuable that people actually want. So tonight, when you're looking at your carefully crafted plan, ask yourself this: are you writing it because you need it or because you're afraid to start without it? Because while you're planning, someone else is out there doing, learning, and adapting, and maybe in your space. And in business, that's the only plan that really matters. Your business plan shouldn't be written in stone. It shouldn't be an A to Z. It should take you from A to B to C and maybe D. And then who knows where. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments. For more business videos and information on entrepreneurship, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.